Hello everyone, this is Anil Kumar. Today we will discuss about the demonstration of the Spring AOP. Okay, so let me create a Maven application. Okay, so go to File, New, create a Maven project. So in this Maven project, what I will do is I will take just a Spring Quick Start project. It's just a kind of like core standalone project. So artifact ID. So the name I am giving is a Spring AOP. Okay, demonstration is a kind of like Spring AOP, right? So just I'm picking. It would download the necessary basic Spring project. So if you expand Spring AOP, nothing will be there. Like it's just a simple form.xml. So where it has a I'm trying to create a scratch application so that you would try to understand it from the beginning. So dependency section only JUnit jar is there. So what I am trying to make it is, so let me create a simple bean. Okay. If you go to src main Java, so it is not just I named it as an AOP, but it's nothing is there related any AOP related features. So in this app, what I'm creating is, and let me create a Spring XML. Okay, Spring Java Java Tech AOP, right? So in this, we have also called. Let me create a Spring XML. Where to create the Spring XML? We have a Spring XML, right? So let me create a bean first. Okay, let me create a bean called some name, which is I think it's a Java class I need actually. So go to new Java class. Where is the Java class actually? So Java class, the name I am taking as a some rectangle. Okay, uh, by rectangle, anything like any kind of shape or rectangle, whatever you can name it as a. I just want to create a one member variable that is called string name. Okay, uh, it is let me keep it the same thing. I will just create a setters and getters for this thing, setters and getters for this name. Okay, so it is having a setter and getter. I have created. So this is a very simple method. In the get name, what I will try to print the name. Okay, so it would print inside the get name. Okay, get name is invoked. Okay, and I'm printing the name attribute here. So name attribute. So I haven't supplied any value for the name. Let me supply it. uh, I need to have a Spring configuration file. Okay, to make it that a Spring configuration file, I will create as part of it should be a part of like main, right? src new other some xml. Okay, so xml file, that is, name it as a Spring XML, Spring hyphen config, anything you can name it as Spring config.xml. So in this xml, what I will do is, I think it should be in the path same as like form.xml, or maybe I think we will see the path. Okay, Spring configuration file. Let me copy the Spring configuration file from where I have earlier, because all the bean tags are a bit different to the XML configuration. So let me copy this thing. So I just I just want to have a I will just remove everything. I have only class. um, in fact, I'm making this one as a rectangle class. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, so I defined a rectangle, and which is of Java Tech rectangle package. Probably this is the earlier where it has a Spring dependency package. So Java Tech package. Probably I'm scanning all the kind of components. So in this rectangle, I have only one method. If I am not wrong, probably the Spring configuration file, it should be somewhere in the path of like Java. Okay, src main src main folder, it should be there. So I think, if I am not wrong, src main Java. I'm not sure about the path actually. So let me keep it here, and let me write the app.java application context ctx, right? Class path application context. I think I need to import this particular context, right? So in order to do that, I need to update the pom.xml as well. So in the pom.xml, what my dependencies are, I need to have a dependencies called context, and also we need to add the dependencies of aspects. For that, we need to have a like aspect j jar, and aspect waiver, and AOP alliance. These are the three dependencies that is needed to implement AOP. So what is AOP? What it will comes in this particular jar files, we will see. Let me just add these dependencies here, and let me save it. Probably I think it is respective jar files will be importing into the class path. In the app.java, if I invoke this class path application context, it would actually try to read my Spring config, right? Spring config dot xml. I think the name is correct. Okay, so let me import this particular package. Okay, yeah. Oh, what is this? I think application context. Let me import the application context first. Yeah, let me import the application context. I think new class path application context I need to create. So I'm referring like context dot get bean in the same way how we have uh, invoked earlier the rectangle. I think, what is the name? Yeah, we have a rectangle class, right? Probably the way of invocation is I will invoke like context dot, I think caps is on. So rectangle. Okay, context dot get bean. Probably it would be captured in the rectangle bean r1. Probably I'm calling it as a r1. I think, let me typecast it. Okay, so r1 dot, okay, r1 dot, I need to invoke the get name. Okay, get name. So all is good, all is well. So let me run this particular application. I haven't done anything on the AOP front at all. Okay, it's just a kind of like a hello world application where I have an rectangle object. Probably it may not able to find the Spring configuration XML, because class not found Java Tech rectangle is the one thing, and also because it is not able to find the application context. Okay, loading XML, I think it is loading the XML Spring configuration. I think that is a good sign. So rectangle, do I have the rectangle? Bean ID implementation Java dot probably Spring AOP, right? So that is the one. Spring AOP is the package name. Okay, and also we have a Spring AOP. So the error itself will guide us what needs to be done. Let me run this. Okay, it should print the uh, uh, our invoked names because we haven't supplied that getter method. It's obviously it is a null value. Okay, that is all well, but the thing is I need to enable AOP. How I can able to enable the AOP for this particular application we will see in the next class, next demo. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching. Do like if you like this particular video and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.